I'm a little bit late to the party, guys, but if you've been watching the Pokemon anime, you've soon realized that Ash Ketchum will be leaving the scene after 26 years of endless journeys, and his is about to end by fulfilling his goal as a Pokemon Master. So before this journey ends, well, it already ended. When the series begins, I plan to pay tribute to this long journey by recreating the great Pallet Town, Ash's hometown, in my microtropical world. Oh, this is going to be a big journey. Sit back and relax as I begin building for this incredibly long 2-month project. Alright, so the first thing we have to do is to find the location. So by using the fireworks, I finally found a good location that is actually not far from spawn. So the first things first we need to do is to clear the area to give us enough land to build the first thing, which is Professor Oak's laboratory, where Ash got his Pikachu in the first episode of the series. So we're going to need a lot of materials like birch wood and bricks that I'm going to collect. Then I'm going to use to make the perfect structure that matches perfectly with the exterior of the lab, which took a lot of birch wood. Then I'm going to make a brick roof with everything I collected from trading bricks from emeralds, which I had to cut down a lot of trees for. But now the exterior is finished, we need to start thinking about the interior. So the first thing to do is to make the floors and interior walls out of birch woods to organize rooms, Pokeball storage areas, and the living room. So I'm going to fill the rooms with all the decorations. And I'll also do upstairs where I'll have the Pokemon options and all the sweaty competing things. Plus, just to let you know, this is when I got all the sea lanterns and nearly died, if you have seen that short. This is for me to plan out and sketch out the floorings for the laboratory. Then I just used a lot of copper and some other things to give that lab feeling that Professor Oak usually works on in the anime. So after a long time of modeling of the interior, it's finished. And yeah, it did take a long time to build this house because I had a musical to do in real life, so that was interesting. Now that the laboratory is finished, we need to start building the houses, especially Ash's house, that you can find scattered towards Pallet Town if you see in the anime. So I ordinarily recreated those houses in my creative world that I had, but then I had the idea to download Limatica that would tell us the materials that we need for the houses, and at the same time, become a blueprint when I try to build it. So according to what I see, we're going to need a lot of materials for this farm, like grass, brick stairs, diorite, oak planks, and a lot of other materials that I needed. Then put the shulker box with the materials inside of them, then loaded the schematic inside, and I am ready to build. So I used some materials to build things like the walls and windows in the kitchen, along with the huge attic up on the top, where I built a bedroom with bunk beds, awards, and a computer, very similar to Ash's room. So now the house is finished, and I should probably connect those two together. So I created a bridge, credits a flash app for the design, and put a lot of decorations around the place to make it feel like home. Oh yes, Pallet Town is starting to look good. Well, for some reason, before I created the house, I decided to build a raid farm, which has been designed by Day6, because my previous one was working, and I would like a more efficient one because I was planning to create a beacon. It does kind of work, but I'm not sure how the stacking part works. Now it's time to create the other house, but it usually just is the same thing, just with the other blocks and base as base blocks to prevent them from looking super identical to each other. Especially with things like the kitchen, the bedroom, and a lot of outside decorations as usual. And it's just less time consuming to have the blueprint with me. Alright, now it's time to make another building for this Pallet Town, which will be the Pokemon Center. The place where you can heal your Pokemon when it's exhausted or something, where you usually see Ash Ketchum in. It would be very easy, but it would take a long time to flatten out the area where I did my Pallet Town stuff, so to increase the efficiency of the mining. The big kill when I made this part of Pallet Town. I at the same time mine a lot of iron, and then get some more wither skulls to fight the wither, so I can get another star. Nice. Then build an iron beacon. Why did I do that? Anyways, then I collected the resources needed to create this Pokemon Center, like blackstone from the nether, bricks, tinted glass, and glowstone. Then created this thing where I can have an epic office for the nurse to work in. There's some big flooring inside, hospital beds for the Pokemon to heal, with some tinted glass on the outside, and some good storage for the Pokeballs to be in. Alright, that's nice. So I guess Pokemon Center is finished. Right, so the final thing that we need to do is to polish off this project with Pikachu statue, because we cannot create Pallet Town without a tribute to this Pokemon anime, and that is Ash's Pikachu. Plus, to make it even more fun, I'm going to add a parkour course inside it. So I built it in the creative world and put it inside Limatica. Credit to Selene Boy with all the fun Pokemon statues that he makes tutorials of that I got to the Pikachu from. And I managed to know that we need a heck of a lot of yellow concrete, plus some minor resources to polish them off. First, I decided to create the flooring and the big Pikachu, which includes the body, the base, the ears, and of course the tails. Also, I'm going to need to build the parts of the parkour with some time jumps and also a big prize at the end. I think this is now finished. Pallet Town looks very good, but before I do need to create a path and add some outside decorations. So I'm going to say that Pallet Town is built. Now I need to see the new Pokemon anime. And about that parkour choice, I saw you present the outro. I'll just do the parkour inside of the Pikachu. So I guess this video, please subscribe if you want to see more, and I hope to upload more frequently. And guys, see you later.